Hey, good afternoon. It's Pete from FigLife.com, and today I'm looking at a fig that I'm going to be trying for the first time today, and it's called Impellizzeri. And it's a fig that a few people have grown, and it seems to be a large fig with some kind of a red interior. But I'll be finding out more when I try this for the first time here in just a few minutes. All right, here is the Impellizzeri, yes, I think I pronounced that correct, tree. I'm starting to get some figs to ripen. You can see this one here is starting to change colors. It'll turn to like a red sort of color. So I just picked my first one right here, so you can see the ripe color on it. And it seems to be a pretty large fig. That one I just picked seems to be not as big as they can get. I think they can get bigger than that. But this tree's first year tree. It's been growing pretty well. It's about 6 feet tall, and it's put on quite a bit of fruit for a first year tree. You can see all that those fruits there, and then I've got another branch here with a bunch of fruits on it. So I should get to try quite a few of these this season. I've got maybe 2 or 3 weeks left in the season here in Northern Virginia, so I get to taste a few of these. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and take a closer look at the fig, and I can go ahead and try this thing. All right, here's the fig again. Pretty big fig. As I mentioned earlier just a minute ago, I think this fig will get larger. That this is not by any means the largest Impellizzeri fig I'll try this season. But a little bit of an open eye. Kind of an open eye, actually. Yeah, so let me cut this open. All right, I cut it open. And looks mostly ripe. I was getting a little bit of latex off the top when I cut it open, and you can kind of see how it looks a little riper, ripe until you get kind of up in here, and then maybe it's not quite so ripe. So I don't think it was quite ripened evenly all the way through, but it still may taste pretty good. Red interior, so this may have like a berry flavor, maybe. Not really sure. Probably. Anyway, let me cut this up and try it. All right. So, yeah, it looks like there's a lot of figs on that tree. And actually, I have 2 Impellizzeri trees. I have another one somewhere. So, between those 2, I think I'll get a lot of figs here before the end of the year. All right, let me go ahead and try this. Hopefully, this is ripe. Well, it's good. It's got some sweetness to it, but it's kind of mushy. Like, you know, not in a great way. Kind of like how when a fig is overdone, it can get mushy. But this wasn't overdone, so I think it's just being a first fig off a first year tree. The quality is just not quite there yet. But it has a sweet flavor and a little bit of a berry flavor. So it's probably just a sweet, it's probably a sweet berry fig. But I think this is going to require a little bit of time for the quality of this fig to improve a little bit. Some figs, most figs actually, will improve in terms of the taste over the course of 2 or 3 years. And sometimes the first fig is not even edible. In this case, it is edible. I can eat it. It's just that it definitely requires some improvement. But it is edible. Has a sweet berry flavor. The skin is a little bit rough, sort of like sandpaper-ish. So maybe that'll go away maybe when it's older, but usually that doesn't go away, so that's not my favorite quality in a fig. But other than that, it's a good, it looks like it could have a pretty good taste. So that was Impellizzeri, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe. Check out my website, www.figlife.com. Thanks.